Welcome back. Vice presidential hopeful Jusuf Kalla was briefly hospitalized after last Sunday's debate.
Kalla took a moment out of his recovery to talk to Indonesia highlights to discuss Saturday's final debate and his optimism about the presidential election. I'm at the resident of Vice Presidential candidate, ticket number 2, Mr. Jusuf Kalla at Brawijaya in South Jakarta. And I'll be talking to him his thoughts on his last debate and of course the upcoming debate on food, energy and environment. Good morning, thank you so much for your time. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Yeah.
Good to hear. Mr. Kalla, how did you feel about the last debate?
Yes, I will be okay. Last debate about human resources and technology.
Yes.
Yeah, we are discussing about, of course, what our plan with experiences, because me and Hatta is we have some experience in government before.
Right.
That's why it's very okay, sharing experiences and what the future of Indonesia.
Okay. Now, you spoke about character a lot. I guess there is a reason for that. What kind of character have our nation lost in the past years?
Look, Indonesia is very rich with natural resources, comparing with many countries that not so rich, but they develop. What's different? Different is characters, morals, and education who behind the development of the country. That's why Indonesia should be moving for developing his people's the development of the peoples and how he developing, and these people, the country can develop the country.
How prepared are you and Mr. Joko Widodo? The topic will be on food, energy and environment.
Yeah, of course, this is the last on Saturday. As you mentioned that about food and energy and environments. This is good, topic, because this is one of the most important of the country. This is one thing that we can explore what the policy will be if we are in government for the future. I think we are preparing now our policy, because in our mission, vision and mission, they're consisting of many subjects of this.
Okay, right. Talking about the environment, a recent survey showed that Indonesia is losing its forests. Satellite image showing 15.79 million hectares of forest that's been destroyed in Indonesia. Now, if you win, what is the first thing that you would do to change that?
Yeah, this is our 30 years or 40 years history of our country in forest. This bad experiences. What we should do is first moratorium, no new development of the forest, but reforestation, starting reforestation, big reforestation, and that evaluation after that, and making the country more green.
There's a good chance perhaps that Prabowo Hatta will also win the election. The electability has risen. Should you lose the election, what's next for Jusuf Kalla? Have you thought about that?
We are very optimistic about that, because if you see in many survey, majority of surveys, we are winning. Even 1% you are winning, it's no problem. But we are still 7-8%. That's why we are very optimistic about the next 9 of July.
Okay. That's good to hear. And probably just one last question. You have been a vice president before. Should you win again as a vice president, what's some of the things that you would like to accomplish that you couldn't accomplish in your last position?
Yeah, after I leave the office 5 years ago, we see there are so many problems in the country, in economy, for instance, infrastructures, in corruptions increasingly, in legal matters, and we import so much, we have deficit in our trade, we deficit in our budget. This problem of the country. That's why reducing our growth from 7 to 5. This is a big problem of the job. Unemployment will be increasingly. That's why all things should be priority if I'm in office again.
Thank you so much for your time and good luck with the next presidential debate.